Dillon Gabriel, April Fool. April Fool. This past season, Cleveland media, especially Mary Kay, Tony Grossi, Jason Lord, many of Cleveland media put Dillon Gabriel on this pedestal against SHEDEUR Sanders. Yesterday, during the NFL owners meeting, the head coach spoke, Todd Monken. He talked about just about every quarterback, but when he got to Dillon Gabriel, he said he hadn't heard from Dillon Gabriel, hadn't seen Dillon Gabriel, hadn't received a phone call, text message, email, or nothing. And just 8 months ago, everybody was saying Dillon Gabriel was farther along at that quarterback position than SHEDEUR Sanders. The media was out there pushing Dillon Gabriel with the help of the former head coach, Kevin Stefanski, telling us that Dillon Gabriel was supercomputer smart, pick up the offense better than SHEDEUR Sanders. SHEDEUR Sanders seemed like he ain't interested, he ain't putting in the work. We don't know if he want to be a starting quarterback or not. But guess what? It's April. It's April the 1st. And why are they not saying the same thing now? Look like Dillon Gabriel pulled an April Fool on them. Yeah, it's April the 1st. Look like, family, Dillon Gabriel pulled a April Fool on them. It turned out that Dillon Gabriel is not like that. He's not built like that. Once them shoulder pads came on during training camp, preseason, and when he started his first NFL game to his last against the Baltimore Ravens, it showed us that he wasn't better than SHEDEUR Sanders, just like they were trying to promote him. Well, guess what? The tide has turned right now. The tide has turned because Kevin Stefanski got fired. Now they brought in Todd Monken. Todd Monken ran into SHEDEUR Sanders and said, boy, look at him. Boy, you know I tried to draft you, boy. Boy, we tried to get you at the University of Georgia, but DILLON wanted to go to Jackson State and Colorado. SHEDEUR, boy, look at him. I get a chance to coach you this time. Only thing I'm trying to say, family, is April Fool. Yeah, April Fool on the Cleveland media. Mary Kay, Jason Lord, Tony Grossi, and everybody out there that was saying that Dillon Gabriel would be a better quarterback than SHEDEUR Sanders. He was further along than SHEDEUR Sanders. April Fool. April Fool. This is a April Fool joke on the Cleveland media. Yeah, this is a April Fool video. This is a April Fool show from B. Watts to all of you who out there said that Dillon Gabriel was a better quarterback than SHEDEUR Sanders. Let's listen to see what they are saying now about Dillon Gabriel. It's a bad look. It's a bad look for a quarterback who's supposedly been farther along than SHEDEUR Sanders last year, according to the media.
Yeah.
I need to be seen. I need to be top of mind. SHEDEUR Sanders is, and by the way, Mike, I liked your wording of the question. If this was the other way around and Dillon was there every day and SHEDEUR wasn't, SHEDEUR would be getting killed for this.
We got to keep it
killed for this. So you've got to keep it 100. And here's what I'll say on that. Number one, first and foremost, kudos to SHEDEUR Sanders. I said Monday he's in the driver's seat to win this job. I firmly believe that he is. I'm not predicting he's going to. I'm saying if you're Monken's coaching staff and you're going to put out a practice schedule and who gets the reps and ultimately a depth chart, which is what the media salivates over, right now the depth chart is SHEDEUR Sanders 1, Deshaun Watson 2, and Dillon Gabriel 3. And these guys are doing exactly that when it comes to putting that order together. And so kudos to Shedeur Sanders putting in the work. How do you get better? You spend the offseason in the lab. You look at tape. What did I do last year that I can improve on this year? What did I do last year that was positive that I can accentuate and do even more of next year? And Shedeur Sanders is doing that work, so kudos to him.
There may be a reason why he's not there. He may be working out in a certain place or getting some private coaching or whatnot. I'm not saying he's not working out, but it's absolutely a big deal that he's not there. And the reason it's a big deal is because he doesn't know Todd Monken. The first impression is like he's not here, and for the coach to say that in the media says like they probably haven't had much communication.
Family, you just can't make this stuff up. You just can't make it up. It's so many lies that have been told from the Cleveland media side when it came to Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel for that starting quarterback position. It was just so many lies. And Kevin Stefanski was the root of all of them. All of them. But there was one. There was one who tried to tell him in Cleveland, and that was Gary Bush. Listen, only thing I'm trying to tell y'all, who was out there promoting that nonsense, false reporting, and your work that you did, and the message that you kept putting out, it makes you look like a bad reporter. It really does. And people who was close to Shedeur, far away, different cities, different states, wanted an honest opinion about what was going on with the quarterback situation with the Cleveland Browns. But consistently, Mary Kay, Tony Grossi, Jason Lord continue to tell lies. But guess what? It's April the 1st. April Fool. Sports Talk will be watched. Until next time, peace. April Fool. April Fool. April Fool.